Gonzalo Ramos transfer has been fast-tracked, and in the last 72 hours, he is close to joining Paris Saint-Germain. Yejina Haidie, according to various Portuguese media outlets, was mostly memempe one source. When it is that the major news or media outlets confirm here, it means that their agents need their transfer reporters so can not just a nuclear womb. Oko Portugal, more 3 main media outlets: Ojogo, Abola, and then Record. Omoyina a report is a transfer of Gonzalo Ramos, 22-year-old striker for Benfica, to Paris Saint-Germain. Imminent. You can't imminent and say enche na omo deal. No, some transfer reporters have even gone so close to say in the next few hours, maybe 72 hours, maybe 3 days, maybe 4 days, Abrantano will officially be announced as a player of Paris Saint-Germain. The deal has been done for 65 million euros plus 15 million euros in variables and asset add-ons. 65 now fixed, and PSG proposed a structure not favorable to Benfica. Initially, now Rio Costa peso dinem nanka 65 no or Trimukosi by 75 or 70. Nanka the 15 in the appeal, so but PSG held on their own, and this deal has been done. And the TNS boy will sign a 5-year contract until 2028, and then on also the personal terms, sika obeje as ni wages you increasing they're not job Benfica ya bohun be 4 times na dia ka ho, and there is going to earn close to 5 million, 6 million ewo Paris Saint-Germain. Now this deal has been realized because of these 2 characters. I may be bomb so. But we opinion on that so. And Luis Campos, and then 2. Jorge Mendes, only the Portuguese a super agent. Now Mendes na represented Gonzalo Ramos. And Luis Campos and Mendes Edi Jumapa. And to check here, Luis Campos never Paris Saint-Germain. There has always been a transfer window. One sign a crown or best sign it Jorge Mendes ni players back one amino. Last summer it happened. This summer it has happened. And you deal with Mendes and your problems and the other day maybe we say most of these things I am based on the relationship, trust, and then at times there might be exchange of because transfer where Mendes will earn money from it because he played the most part in negotiating with Benfica. It wasn't PSG directly. It on one any player and can't personal terms, no one any club no so can't personal terms now. Or Munyanti as BBR to me Benfica will receive their money, but they will invest it into they are looking for options in 2 players or more target. The primary one here, Sergio Jimenez. Jimenez bought Holland at the Feyenoord Rotterdam. Last season, Otimi Amasi over 20 goals in 42 appearances for the club in all competitions. Jimenez also bought the Mexico national team now. The age affected that of Gonzalo Ramos, 22 years. Now the entry prefer Jimenez here. He's a player they've watched closely. And Benfica and Feyenoord Ebo game. I'm a Feyenoord for Nishomo. This guy was on target. So they had an opportunity to watch him from close, almost from close range. And they are well convinced of the attributes of Kita as a player. If they are losing Ramos, he will fit in there. Coach Benfica, Roger Smith, and so Yejuma, the Netherlands, the Dutch LDVC. So he had an opportunity to also study this player, and also I recommend they say he likes him. Now they also value the European experience because Wabo were Europe. Last season in the UEFA Champions League, the Europa League, and then the Conference League, player being a better goal per minute ratio than this particular guy. Oh, okay. Make up players almost share 3 goals or more. No, the 42 minutes be or boy biano or ma go. Better than that of Haaland. Haaland was around 50-something minutes. And they see that this guy with a little polishing will be prolific, and eventually that should be an or more turn that winning as mono or more turn striker this guy will fetch a higher fee. So they are wanting to bring him on board. But the issue is he's expensive. Final for no Adriano, they will not accept less than 40 million euros from the start. Benfica G65 now, they will want to keep a chunk of it and invest little because somebody understand it here. So they don't know how they approach Feyenoord, and they're able to beat the figure down. So much we drew 30 million and Kebeb, but Feyenoord is starting from 40 because on who's and they need him to help their title defense in Holland, and then maybe almost pursuit of making the Champions League in Europe. And these are the few this is Lucas Beltran. Beltran at the River Plate in Argentina. He's an excellent striker. They've monitored him for close to 2 years. And they think that we no ne bone for what on about there $25 million, which is around 22.8 million euros. That is the amount you need to trigger the release clause. And they also see potential in this guy. And it's Jimenez, the NBA problematica. They might venture into this market and bring him on board. Already, they have an experienced Argentine in their fold, in Angel Di Maria. Only Lucas Bertrand, he will be settled because a senior figure to learn from. So that is how Benfica are operating. So between the two, they in terms of Nkomo, they will pursue Sergio Jimenez or Lucas Bertrand. Now, talk of Benfica, whatever is happening. The next target, another Jorge Mendes player in Joao Cancelo.
Yes.
Cancelo deal not happen because Barca are getting money and they think they can negotiate. Already, the relationship between Jorge Mendes and Laporta at Barcelona is fantastic. So getting a Mendes player is not a problem. Another one, so yes, a player Nankasano. Manchester City ain't counting on him because Pep has written him off. Indeed, they will want to move him on. Now, their coach in also he needs a right back who is technically gifted and a right back who can contribute in terms of the flank play and can also cut inside and send in passes or shots. Now, Omen will say Cancelo fits that profile. And now Ivan Fresned at the Energia Vicario said they should stop pursuing him. And Comodidiano was center on two things. One, Barca would table a proposal and said they want him on loan with an option to buy. Ebanesana financial fair play, already Cancelo has said yes to Xavi, he has said yes to Barcelona. And now Barca will try to purchase him outright. And no, 70 a bit dicey. Depending on how Man City value Cancelo and how Barca value him. Barca valuation drew 30 million euros.
Oh, okay.
But it is not a figure that Man City will even entertain. So that is the whole conditions around the Cancelo bid. So the more likely option Barca be taking is to take a loan offer with an option to buy him when the deal never year. And that is the bit concerning Joao Cancelo. And also ne pursuit na Ababetobia. This is Alejo Veliz. Alejo Veliz, a young Argentine striker within 19 years, about the Rosario Central in Argentina. Tottenham and is actually been on the books of most of the European clubs. Atletico Madrid, AC Milan, Lazio, Napoli. Omuyinano have had an eye on this boy. But Tottenham are smart and take their step ahead. Even in the Premier League, there have been clubs like Nottingham Forest or Mudinkai Kongo, Edija, Tottenham. What Tottenham wants to do with this boy here, a potential, a future. They want this boy to inherit a number 9 position. No? It gives the indications that Tottenham, AT or Mutinim Kakra, on Harry Kane, and in the immediate and then long-term future at the club. If Tottenham are selling, they want to look at within the first team, no, somebody who will be an instant replacement. And Oma targeted Richarlison.
Yes.
Richarlison born on 9 in Brazil. Into Omo GDA said Richarlison number 9 no Obama Brazil. No, they can cope with him playing up front as a striker for Spurs. But this boy is for the future. When you profile, no, the best I can give you, AOB to say be a Julian Alvarez.
Oh, okay. Omo chance to be
and he can fit in as a second striker or a main striker. But to sir, inexperience no unity. Spurs will want him to play at Rosario Central. No Boca experience before they consider bringing him to England. And the consideration concerning this boy. There's Anatoly Trubin. Inter are playing smart behind the scenes. Almost 12 million goalkeeper away. He's a national team goalkeeper for Ukraine. He's become a symbol of a country, especially during the Russia-Ukraine saga. Now, in Tokwane Kosuni Wayne and Wayne Jinidin, but the contract no, I can't 1 year. And I was Shakhtar Donetsk. The valuation at Shakhtar is 24 million euros. Inter the 12 million koi, and it was outrightly rejected by Shakhtar. What do you mean? My training boy way agent. Aqua agree. Say unwinded down the contract to a Shakhtar. Into the contract ni wa. Umbra Inter as free. Into a beba as a free. Omuntu escape. Into says Sikano. And this was confirmed by this Ukrainian journalist. Your friend Igor Tsiganik. Now Tsiganik reporting or say. Now, Ama Shakhtar Fono have engaged Benfica. So, Omon Festi Camera, then they will sell this boy to him because they interview Omebufu. Benfica are looking for goalkeeping options. Although Vlacho Dimos, no, they trust him to still be their number 1. But Benfica always plans ahead in terms of almost squad building. Into a 3 or 4 year plan or more. So they see the goalkeeper, not only Trubin, no, to be a future and a successor to Vlacho Dimos. And they want to invest close to 18 million. If that happens, it will break that arrangement between Inter Milan any Anatoly Trubin the agent na and also the issue well
people say na fit chat to mama na bishop mbra.
Now there's a La Gazzetta dello Sport definitely yentumi nya adwumani now without touching on what the Italian media is saying. Esro Hano AS Fida Napoli Le Inter Sprinter it is talking about the Serie A race and China season is starts here. Now Inter is sprinting just Inter ne boa boa ne ho so ono so betimi catch up with Napoli potentially try to wrestle the Scudetto from their grips. But Ochiremo say in the Razzurri Gia Davanti Secondo il bookmakers the bookmakers are looking at Inter as favorite. Napoli still have Kvaratskhelia and then Victor Osimhen and don't rule them out, and that is what is being captured there. But here there's an interesting part. Rade Krunic, a midfielder at the AC Milan. Gazzetta catcher say and they Fenerbahce asked on the ya almost 15 million euros to try and sign him. Already Milan are well stocked in the middle. And Tomu Lusu Krunic and Homo and getting 50 million good. But that money might be invested in another project, which is a defender. Clement Longley, a player Milan for now identify, especially for their left central back position. No? So they think that if they get 50 million here, it will go here. And Stefano Pioli, and Oshe AC Milan JCR will be in the same side. And then Charles Catellari, or a heavy investment Milan for here from Club Brugge. Obayano and Fire. They wanted him to be the next Kaka. It hasn't worked. Between Atlanta and Milan, agreement ayejuma. The only thing being left here, a boy and so can say, okay, Wajiatum or Kojani Atlanta, and that has also been captured here by La Gazzetta. And there's also news about Deichi Kamada and Isaacson. Isaacson, a player, Lazio 4% Babesi Akandia Momo. The same applies to Deichi Kamada. Talks are far advanced. Maybe in this week or next week, maybe and Roma getting Marcos Leonardo, and also captured here. And then Juventus, any Lukaku, and also it is still in here, and also can and come on. But the better, a walk Corriere dello Sport, me pesa ye trin adwin siso, the story of Wanda Nara. Okay, I will say la malatia et la missione. Now it's the sickness. French ni kana malad. When la matia. Just the sickness and the admission, just Yajina to hospital. Forza Wanda, come on Wanda. La grande angoscia per I problemi di salute. And then I crollata il mondo. The world has collapsed because of Wanda Nara's story, no? And health problems and a desire out there, no? And they bring Wanda Nara in the bushia for, and that is captured here. And moro ha pensanto de lasciare il calcio. There's a more Ricardo Krawadri was a football no Kradachi Bionyaya. Or big jai because Nedo and that I password or here I recite. I didn't know joining on
papa. I say, no having any papa Danasepa.
I day. What to do with that?
They were having a papa Danasepa.
On to do with that.
We give out to me, that's why.
Comisa Comia didn't one quite.